So this first stone that I'm going up to is a really neat one. It's got an old hitching post on top of the grave. And this is the grave of Richard Lloyd Peterson of St. Charles. Now, Mr. Peterson died at the Acres Nursing Home in Freeport on December 15th, 2021. Now, if you go online and look his name up, there is going to be a very long description of his accomplishments and his life story. I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. This is his, Frank hasn't passed away yet. That is his life partner. They were married on June 3rd, 2014. And here we are at our hitching post, together forever since July 2nd, 1961. They got a really cool hitching post here. Looks like there's a hand on top of it. With this is where you hitch your horse. A little hitching post here. Now, in 1957, Richard joined the Army. He was a chaplain's assistant, and he was honorably discharged in 1952. He went to school at the Chicago Art Institute. He spent 30 years, him and his partner spent 30 years as hairstylist in the hairstylist business. And he opened up a store, a little shop called Townhouse Flowers, and that's where he met his partner, Frank. Now, they were first married in 2009, and then 2015, when the state of Illinois passed their same-sex marriage law, they were married again in 2015. So that's a kind of a feel-good story, kind of interesting. But here we got a beautiful artsy monument here. Look at this beautiful thing. That is gorgeous. Again, I'll let you guys pronounce that name. And it looks like you got Beverly here. She died in 2019, and Francis died in 2021. They've got a really cool monument. And here's another one. This has got a lot of beautiful monuments in this graveyard. Hi! How you guys doing today? I just got off of work, so I'm not really dressed up. I just put a different shirt on. So, excuse my reflection. But anyway, this is a Robert Carl galley. In 2009. Let's see this. So, we walk with you upon many beaches and you helped us experience the most life. Even in our short time together, you gave us what you were seeking. True mindfulness. Love, CHJ. Look at this. Weird. It's a sculpture. Now, it's a face. It's a man. Looks like he's in a cloak. He's got a very long leg. So he's got one leg. Okay. Now Raymond, he's not passed away yet, but it says that he is a stargazer and sculptor. So that explains kind of why he would have such a weird sculpture. Now his wife, Mary, just passed away in 2019, October 30th. She was born in 1932. But this is, see, now this is art. I've never seen anything like this. It's a beautiful sculpture. It's a little creepy. I'll be honest with you. It's a little on the creepy side. Because the thing only has one leg. It looks like a stork. Has one leg, if that's even a leg. It looks more like a tree root. And then it's the guy here. Get a little picture there. Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Very weird. Okay. It's a cool portrait right here I wanted to show you of Father Dominic. 1884 to 1934. But look how nice that portrait is still intact. But yeah, this thing is odd, to say the least. I kind of hurt myself. Here's what happened. I was just filming that weird looking sculpture. There was a tombstone right behind them. And when I filmed it for the video, I was fine. But then I went back and filmed a short for, the YouTube short of it. I fell over a tombstone and I hurt my leg a little bit. So I had to take a couple hours off. I had to, it was after work. I'm still in the cemetery, but I had to sit in my truck for about an hour and recovering a little bit, because that kind of hurt me a little bit. But I got to be careful, I guess, when I'm in these cemeteries. Really beautiful monument here. Oh, it looks like we got a new arrival here. Oh, rest in peace, Gloria. Looks like she just passed away quite recently. And Frank passed away in 2021, and then Gloria just passed away, it looks like. They were married in June 1953. And Frank's baseball, some flowers, but now they're together. They're together. Oh, rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss. There's some really gorgeous tombstones, though. This is Linda. She died in 2023. It's a really cool trolley car in a lighthouse. And then you got this really neat tombstone here. It's a really neat monument. I love, what I like about this monument is the tree here and how they got that statue, and she's holding a bird, and it looks like the bird can just fly up into the tree and go to the nest. I just love how it's in amongst the tree there. That's really, really beautiful. And this gentleman here, he was in the soda bottling business. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hears my voice and open the door, I will come in. Revelation 3:20. Cavett. Father Bernard E. 1927. He died 2015. And he got some, he was, Coke bottler, and some candy there. And Elizabeth died in 2002. What a beautiful, beautiful monument here for them. Here's another beautiful statue with a bird, holding a bird. I just love this. This is so pretty. She's holding a bird. She's looking up into this tree here. And I like this. They put a bungee cord. And then they got this nice, cool rose thing there. I can't really read. I'm not going to move the rose to read that, but there is Lewis, 1943 to 2020. They were married in 1956, and Harriet died in 2007. The thing I'm noticing about this cemetery is it kind of breaks the rules. A lot of religious graveyards, Catholic or whatever, mostly Catholic and Christian graveyards, the graves are always facing east. Either east or west, but they're always facing in one direction. This cemetery, there's tombstones, they're just facing in every direction. There's no like pattern to it. They're just, and I love how there's these sections that are separated by bushes. If you can I'll just kind of pan around, you can see it's really beautiful because they have these squared in bushes, and then they have gravestones in amongst these bushes sections. It's really cool. I like it. I think it's cool looking. It's pretty. They're all different families, so it's not like sectioned off. And I got 4 very interesting statues here that I'd like to kind of go through. Look at these statues. I kind of go by them really quick. They're really cool. That's a really cool one. Praying angels. We got the Blessed Mother Mary. You got a cherub. Really cool looking cherub. You got a beautiful angel. Now this angel here has like a planter. You can put a plant in there. And then they got these beautiful flower beds. It's just a really beautiful place. Really beautiful place. Just to let you guys know, month of October is coming up. Halloween is coming up. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I know a few of you, you're not really big fans of Bugs Moran. So, and some of you are. But I am going to do Bugs Moran for the month of October. So, because of Halloween, you know, be festive for Halloween. So I'm going to do the Ghost Mobster for the month of October. So let's look at some of these there's some pretty neat stuff in this section of the cemetery. Now right now, I'm across the street from the cemetery I was just at. That's Union Cemetery. And this is North Cemetery in St. Charles. And let's look at some cool tombstones here. This is a really neat, all kinds of love on top of his stone. The rocks and stuff. Look at this beautiful picture. He died in 1975. He was born. He died in 1999. Not very old at all. Of James, he died in 1998. That's a really faded picture of him. Father of Amanda and Heather. Little Jim. There's some interesting stickers here. It's like a Cardinals fan. Let's see who this is. This is Thomas. Thomas died in 2002. It was an accident in the eyes of man, but to God, it was his plan. There was no time to say goodbye, so put your faith in Christ to meet again on high. Sounds like this guy died all of a sudden, like he died in an accident or something. Yeah, some kind of accident he passed away in. I'll look it up if I can find something. I don't have my phone on me right now. But yeah, obviously he was a Cardinals fan. 2011 World Series champions. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took one less traveled, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. Okay, that's gonna about do it for this edition of Cemetery Oddities in St. Charles, Illinois. Found some cool stuff. Found a couple cool stories. Really neat. Nice couple cemeteries here. So we will see you next time. What? I just heard something. I mean, we're near neighborhoods, so I heard some people talking. But like I said, we're in neighborhoods. There's houses not too far away. I'll just write it off as that. Don't worry, I'm not going to make this into a paranormal video. I heard a ghost, you know. All right, we'll see you guys.